Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is not going to be bookish. It's gonna be a little different. I don't think I've ever done a favorites video on my channel just because it doesn't seem very booktube-y, but they're some of my favorite videos to watch, so I might start incorporating different types of videos on my channel if you guys are cool with it. But also because this fall has just been a weird slumpy season for me. I know it's like not very apparent according to my wrap-up videos because I'm still reading a lot, but I'm pretty much exclusively listening to audiobooks while I'm at work. Like, I have very little inclination to sit down and like physically read a book or like research books or just do book things right now. So I'm not pushing it and I'm just kind of doing other things that make me happy, and I wanted to share those other things that have been bringing some joy to my life. So if you're one of those people who gets their panties in a bunch about people who enjoy fall things, maybe don't watch this video, okay? Because I'm gonna talk about fall things that make me happy. Let people enjoy the things that bring them joy, okay? Let's start the video off and get all of you haters out of here real quick. I'm gonna talk about pumpkin spice coffee. It's just so great, okay? I'm not a very big PSL person, primarily because I worked at Starbucks for a majority of my young life, so I had like a hard time going back and paying full price for it. But y'all, I made a recent trek back to like the county that I grew up in. I don't live where there are Wawas anymore, and I know this is a very local thing. It's pretty much just like PA and randomly Florida now. I don't know why they're down in Florida, but if you haven't experienced Wawa pumpkin spice coffee, I don't know how you are surviving in this day and age. Pretty much all pumpkin spice coffee tastes the same, but this one is just my personal favorite. I just keep waiting to get sick of it because I feel like I hit the like pumpkin burnout phase pretty early in the season because I go gung-ho like early on. As soon as stores start rolling out pumpkin flavored things, I'm like, bring it, and then by Halloween I'm done with it. It hasn't hit yet because this coffee still is amazing. I figured I'd kick the video off with a very simple thing that just makes me very ridiculously happy, and I can't wait for all of the mint stuff. I'm already looking forward to like the winter time flavors. Not to winter, like calm down snow, but the mint flavors are some of my favorites. So coffee in general makes me happy. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is something that I never really thought I would talk about on this channel because I'm exclusively a reader. Like, that's what I do with my time. If I have free time, I read. If I have like moments where I can listen to something, I will always choose an audiobook over literally anything else. Like, I don't really listen to music anymore. I don't listen to podcasts. I just exclusively listen to audiobooks. So it's been like strange for me to like not necessarily be in a 100% reading mood. So I've branched out and I've gone back to podcasts. I used to listen to a lot of like horse and equestrian podcasts back when I was still working at a barn and everything. But I recently have become addicted to small town murder. I know there are a whole bunch of true crime podcasts out there, and I'm scared to take the dive into them, but this one in particular is just so great. It's basically two comedians who go through and discuss in every episode a specific case that happened in a small town about a murder. And they poke fun at basically small town police who like bumble around and can't manage to catch a serial killer or the murderer for being as dumb as they can be in small towns. They never make fun of the victims or anything, so it's tasteful. And honestly, it's been kind of nice to stray away from audiobooks 24/7. Like, it's nice to listen to something that is only like an hour and a half or 2 hours long, and then you're done with the episode and you can move on instead of like committing so many hours to a book. So I've been loving it. It has been not good for my mental state because I live in a small town and I'm convinced that I'm gonna get murdered now, but it's just been super fun. I've been really into like true crime stuff in general. It comes with the season. In fact, I actually watch true crime stuff like year round, but I tend to get like saturated with true crime things this time of year, which means I don't sleep. It's not that healthy, but it's enjoyable. The next thing I want to talk about has been what has consumed my life. So I'm a big YouTube watcher. Like, I watch a lot of content outside of BookTube. I actually watch more non-book content on YouTube than I do watch BookTubers. If you guys are curious about that, I'm thinking about making a video about like what I watch aside from BookTube. So if that's like interesting to you, let me know down in the comments because I'm contemplating doing that. But I recently fell down a YouTube rabbit hole, which happens frequently. I'm sure you all can relate to that, where you start off being like, oh, I have some time to kill, let me watch a video, and next thing you know, it's like 4 a.m. and you haven't slept yet. So I've done that, but it has continued day after day after day. So Every year, I tend to watch fall decor videos, whether that's hauls or decoration videos. Basically, I love watching people get fall decor and see what's in stores every year. And it's essentially like the haul mentality where like I don't necessarily have the money to go out and buy all new decor every single year, so I live vicariously through other people who do that. Or I like seeing like the trends that are popular in fall decor specifically because that's like the season that I like decorating for the most personally. So it started with fall decor hauls and like Target hauls and decorate with me videos, which apparently go hand in hand with like lifestyle vlogger videos that tend to be fall clean and decorate with me videos. And this is the hole that I fell down. Clean with me videos. It sounds ridiculous, but I don't know why. It's the most soothing thing for me to watch. It's the most motivating thing for me to watch. If you ever need to clean your house and you just can't get yourself to get up off the couch because you're stuck watching YouTube or watching Netflix or reading or whatever you're doing, try watching a clean with me video. It's literally a video of somebody who goes through and like cleans their house and like kind of has a voiceover by talking about like the cleaning products they use or like tips or tricks that they have for cleaning. And somehow it motivates you to get off your butt and go clean your own house because you're like, oh shoot, look how sparklingly clean their kitchen is now. Now I want my kitchen to look like that. It's amazing. And somehow all of these like lifestyle mommy vlogger type people have like millions of subscribers and these videos get like hundreds of thousands of views, so I'm not alone in this. I know there are other people out there watching the same type of videos as me. But somehow they manage to make a career and get paid to clean their own house and film it. And I'm like, this is genius. YouTube has allowed everybody to get paid to do basic things. Like, I essentially make money off my channel for reading books. So if you ever want to make a career or a lifestyle change to get paid to do something, YouTube is where it's at. I think it stems from the fact that I was an interior architecture and interior design major in college, and I just love seeing other people's houses. I know that sounds really creepy, but it's kind of the same appeal that like HGTV has. You are very curious about like what people like in houses or how people decorate their houses or how people organize their houses. It's kind of that same type of thing, but in a more like personal setting because like it's just them talking to the camera and showing you around their house and how they decorated it and how they cleaned to decorate. It's a hole I fell down like a couple weeks ago and it's still ongoing. Like I keep waiting to get sick of these videos and yet I still find myself on the couch every night watching Clean With Me's. While I'm on the subject of YouTube, has anybody else been watching the Shane and Jeffree Star series? I have been watching Shane Dawson since pretty much the beginning. I've been watching him since he was like 16 or 17. Like, he's probably one of the first YouTubers that I ever subscribed to, and I've watched him through all of the changes that he's gone through in his channel and how he is now like Netflix level producing videos and is amazing at building hype and literally puts out like a series a year and that's it. But it's so good. Like, he's so good at building hype and he's so good at editing, and the whole Jeffree Star series has just been great. Like, me and Randy like prepare to watch that every time he releases a new video. Like, we set aside an hour to watch that and it's just great. That's another thing that has been consuming our life. As I'm filming this, we are only on episode 3 right now. But it's just fascinating because he's getting behind the scenes on the beauty industry and the beauty gurus on YouTube and the drama that happens and the business part of it, and it's fascinating, and I just love Shane. I love all of his series. So that's been another thing that I've been loving recently is all of Shane's recent videos. This last thing I want to talk to you guys about has been entertaining, and I have some of you guys to thank, mainly whoever you guys are on Twitter who helped me out with this. I tweeted a couple weeks ago basically saying that I wanted Hallmark Channel movies but for the fall season like they do for Christmas, not knowing that they do that. I basically wanted the movie equivalent of all of the cozy fall books that I've been reading. They're predictable. It's always the same type of story that you see over and over and over again in the Hallmark Channel Christmas movies, where it's like a struggling farm in a big city girl who comes to like buy this farm and transform it into like a chain thing, but then she falls in love with the owner and they save the family farm and they kiss under the first snowfall. I basically wanted that, but for fall. I wanted like an apple orchard setting. I want like cozy farmhouse settings, but like leaves falling, because I enjoy fall stuff way more than I enjoy winter stuff. And you guys came through and basically informed me that they do in fact have that, and I just happened to tweet that like the day before their fall harvest movies started. So I have been watching through those, and guys, they're so bad, but they're so good. Like, they are all exactly the same story. They all follow the same tropes, but like, that's what I'm in the mood for. I've been like having a rough fall, like just in my personal life, I've had a rough like past couple months. So I think I'm mainly just looking for very like simple things that I know it's gonna have a happy ending. I want a really cozy, fun setting, like all of the books that I've been reading recently, and it's just been delivering. And I also didn't know that there is a Hallmark movie channel app that you can download with checklists, so you can check off when you've watched all of their movies, and it'll send you notifications for when one is premiering or when one is on. So like, if you need to watch one that you haven't seen yet, it'll let you know when it's coming on, and it's just great. Just let me have my pumpkin spice coffee and a good Hallmark Channel movie, and I am good to go. Like, that's my self-care night in a nutshell. This last favorite that I have is Crickett. She wants nothing to do with me when I film, but guys, look how big she is. She is a cat. Like, I don't know where this tiny little sad kitten went, but this is a full-blown cat, and I have just been loving her, and she has been doing so great. She's in fact actually overweight now, so we're down to not free feeding anymore. So we went from severely malnourished, sad little runt kitten to kind of a little chunky kitten who has endless energy, is doing so great. She is just the cutest thing ever. Like, I know I can't say that because I have 7 other animals that should be the cutest thing ever, but I mean, she's the new kitten in the household. But she is just so good. I keep waiting for her to hit the annoying kitten stage where she just gets into trouble nonstop and she's just like destructive and does everything, and she still hasn't hit it. She is over 6 months old now, and she's still just like the perfect little kitten. She plays fetch with us. Like, she has her favorite little mouse toy that she'll bring it to us and drop it in our lap, and we throw it and she brings it right back, and she'll do it for like an hour. It's the cutest thing ever. So I feel like I should just include her in a favorites video because she's a favorite like forever, but like, this is the really fun baby stage that lasts for such a small time. So I feel like I should include her little kitten season into like my fall favorites because she's so stinking cute. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys are cool with different content. I might start incorporating non-bookish videos periodically, just as I feel like it. I don't have anything in particular planned. If you guys would like anything, let me know. I'd be happy to take suggestions if you guys would like things just about me or my lifestyle or my animals or anything that are not specifically bookish. If you guys are curious about anything, let me know down in the comments what you would like to see. So that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back with bookish content in my next video. So I will see you guys then.